Everyone, my name is Nizar Ismail, and right now I'll try to explain the reading number 1 talking about digital democracy, specifically in political aspect and European Union. So before we jump into the importance, the example, and also the conclusion of this reading about digital democracy and political aspect in EU and also Indonesia later on, we need to know the definitions of the digital democracy itself according to the readings. So the readings using the Cliff 2003 definition about digital democracy and talk about digital democracy is the use of information and communication technologies and strategies by democratic sector within the political process of local communities, stage of regions, nations, and the global stage. So according from this definition, we know that digital democracy is the use of communication technologies, media, applications, social media, and something that relate to technology and communications in use to facilitate the democratic process, political process, democratic aspect, democratic sector. So this is not only about votings. Democratic process, political process is beyond votings. We know that giving aspirations, giving opinion, share our opinion, create discussions is also part of the democracy. But in the aspect of political aspect, we will relate to the votings or the elections. Right now, we will talk about the importance of the digital democracy according to the readings and what I evaluate from the readings. So, digital democracy is much more efficient and effective in part of interact with the citizens, gaining the aspiration and informations, also attract citizens to participate in political participations, in votings, sharing opinion and aspirations, and so on. Why? Because nowadays, people are using social media. Most of them are known or see social media as an important aspect. So it's much more easier, effective, and efficient for the government to gain informations, aspirations, and also participation from the citizens just only using an app. So they don't have to use or waste a lot of sources to came to the citizens and get information one by one, each of the citizens. So it's much more effective and efficient. So what is the example of the digital governance, a digital democracy? So there's e-voting in Estonia in 2005, the Finland part in 2011, and so on. A lot of examples are stated on the readings, but we know that in the Indonesia context, there is a cool application that's been used on the center Java lately called Lapor Group. So Lapor Group is the application that used to report something in a center of Java directly to the government about what happened in local area. And also we know that Indonesia already implicate the e-voting specifically in the elections of the Kepala Desa or Pilkades. So in this context, actually, Pilkades are already using e-voting. It makes the citizens of the village are easy to participate in the elections. So the conclusion is digital democracy is the use of the communication technology in part to facilitate the democratic process, political aspect, and also democracy process. So according to this reading, we know that Indonesia should adopt this kind of governance. Why? Because a lot of people in Indonesia already use social media, and it will help Indonesia to get maximum aspiration from the citizens. I think that's all that I can explain about the digital democracy. Thank you very much, class. See you next time. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.